Yeah, okay, this is the last mythical I need from this update. This is one of the brand new mythicals that is incredibly strong. I'm gonna start summoning it right now because I only have 23 minutes to do it. I just got online to summon it because I have enough money. As you can see, I have just under pity, but I have tickets. But hopefully I do that early because I only have like 23 minutes to do this. So let's use a luck potion and let's start summoning for this unit. Hopefully we can get it pretty fast. And I have all the auto cells on, so let's go ahead and let's start summoning. Please give us the new unit, I beg of you. Hey, there we go. We got it. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Look at that. So this is a limited time unit. You can only get this unit during the event, Ezra. And this is a really cool unit. So just like this unit over here, where's it at? Kite had 4 different evolutions of the unit. Now, this one has 3 different evolutions, and it only goes with the mythical. So it isn't this one technically isn't a secret. It's a mythical. But if I go ahead and show the evolution screen right here, there are 3 different ones you can get. I already have the stuff for it, as you can see. But there are 3 different equipments you can get with Ezra. And they're all pretty good. The first one is lightning, which makes it a hill unit, which is very nice because that means you can hit flying units, which is always helpful. The second one is true heart, which gives the unit bleed, which can be very helpful against healing units. Regeneration, it cuts regeneration by 90%. So it's really good for that, but I personally think lightning is better. And the third one is Valkyrie, and Valkyrie makes it have a 50% crit chance, which is also really nice. Now, I'll be truly honest, if you're going for this unit, yet again, it's limited time, so if you're playing past update 5.5, you cannot get this unit. And you also can't get the items to evolve it then either. But if you are going for this unit, all 3 of the evolutions are good. It's honestly just up to preference on what you want to use the unit for, but I'm going to go ahead as level 1. Also, wait, let's see the stats I got. My stats on the unit are 96 damage. And going off of the stats on the wiki, they have it listed at 90, so I'm guessing I got a good one, so that's good. This one will be high damage, but let's go ahead and let's just evolve it, because I spent all the time getting this stuff for it anyway. So let's evolve the character, and let's see which one I get, and then I'll max it at level 100, so that way we can see it full strength. That's going to be very exciting. So let's go ahead and evolve that, and we got lightning! Okay, that's exciting. That's what I wanted. So that means on this unit in my inventory, that means Ezra Lightning is a hill unit. Look at that. And just for the fun of it, let's take a look at the armor it has, the equipment, and oh, look at that. That is a really cool unit. I like that one a lot. 174 damage at level 1. Yeah, that is really good because it's listed at 150. So this is going to be a very high damage unit. Alright, I have a fully maxed out Ezra here, and as you can see, the stats are pretty good. 1.6k, 8.4 cooldown, and 26.6 range. That is a very good unit. I've been using this unit for a little bit as I was leveling it up, and this is a very good hill unit. Lots of damage too. Oh my gosh, I haven't actually seen it at max level, so I'm very curious to see what it is at level 100. And I'm also going to be bringing along King, which is currently the best hill unit you can get. Highly recommend using it if you can get it. And we're going to compare them to see if it's better than Murum, or if it's just like a slightly weaker version that's still pretty good. By the way, that took way longer than expected, mainly because I have been doing a load of the dungeon, which don't give experience, and as you can see, 200 of these and no unit yet. So I'm so disappointed I haven't gotten the secret yet. But let's go ahead, let's run into an infinite, and let's see how strong this unit is at fully maxed out level. All right, all the money's maxed out now, so let's go ahead and start upgrading it. And by default, look at that range. That is an incredibly far range for a unit. And it also has a nice little circle AoE at the end of it, but the cooldown is quite long, so it's probably not the best starting unit, especially when there's lots of units for it to kill. But the default attack is pretty basic. It just basically just leaps forward and kills everything in this circle. But let's go ahead and start doing the upgrades. The first upgrade takes up to 4,000 damage and then like 0.5 more range. So there we go. Second upgrade takes us up to 7.2k damage. We're going up pretty far, and also 7.9 seconds and 27.7 range. But the next upgrade takes us up to 11,000 damage. That is very good. 7.9 cooldown and 28.7 range. One more range on there. And then here we go. Here is the first special ability. Lightning Burst takes us up to 16,000 damage. That's a lot of damage. 7.9 cooldown and like 0.5 more range again. So there we go. Then after that, the next upgrade takes us up to 22,000 damage, an extra 6,000 damage. That is a lot. 0.4 less cooldown and like 2 more range. So there we go. Range is doing quite nice now. And then here's where we start getting the big damage upgrades. This one takes us up to 32,000 damage. And then like 1 more range. So there's that. 38,000 damage. And then like 1 more range again. And then Lightning Empress Storm, 43,000 damage, 7 cooldown, and 37 range. So we're getting lots of damage, lots of range, and also another ability which increases the size of the AoE circle. And look at that. I'm pretty sure that's a multi-hit circle. Let's verify that real quick. So this should hit the ones that spawn in later. Yeah, there we go. So that is a multi-hit circle. So that'll be very nice for shield health and also health like this. So that way it can actually kill units and deal damage to units once the gold health is gone. But one last upgrade, 51,000 damage, 6.5 cooldown, and 42.6 range. That is a lot of range. That is very far. If I were to compare that to Uru, which is also a very good heal unit, I didn't bring it though. Uru goes around like 45, 47 range. So it's a little bit less than Uru, but the damage is way higher. 51,000 damage and 6.5 cooldown. If we were to compare that to a King, which let's just go ahead and fully max out, the King Murum does 23,000 every 4.6 seconds. So technically, Ezra's doing more damage at max. Because this is basically, let's say you get lucky and they're both 4 seconds. Every 8 seconds is dealing about like 46,000 damage. Or actually, no, I have Nimble on mine. So it's 5 seconds. So every 10 seconds, it's going to deal 47,000 damage on mine. Compared to every 6 seconds is 51,000 and also more range. And on top of that, the AoE circle, I think is, yeah, it's same size. So they have the same AoE. But the range on Ezra is way bigger. But the only thing about it is I'm pretty sure, yeah, Ezra's a little bit more expensive, which isn't that bad, but the damage doesn't start stacking and the cooldown is very long on Ezra. If you look at the default placement, it's a bit longer on Ezra than it is King Murum, but also the cooldown shrinks a bit faster, as you can see on this one. Compared to Ezra, where it takes a little bit of time before it drops below 7 seconds. Look at that. All the way till the end until it starts dropping down a little bit lower. But to be fair, the cooldown really isn't that big of an issue because it does enough damage to one-shot most air units in early infinites, and by the time they get more health, you're able to actually upgrade it to dealing a lot of damage anyway. So I'm gonna say they are both incredibly good. The benefit of using King Murum instead of Ezra would be that you can place it anywhere in the map, so you're not limited to having to find these green spaces for the hill units. You can place it anywhere like a normal unit and it still hits air, which is very nice. And I am curious, let's compare the boosts. So if we add in a 10% boost, 56,000 damage, and if we add in the Irwin boost, it goes up to 69,000 damage. I'm sure if you got a good roll, I don't know, I got a decent roll on mine, it can go up to 70,000 damage. So that is very nice. That's a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. But yes, Ezra is a very, very good heal unit. I'm pretty sure it's most likely better than King Murum. I'm sure it's basically just up to preference because you can place the same amount. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we can also have 4 of these. Actually, it's a 5. Those 4. So it's entirely up to preference on which one you like more. But either way, this is a very cool and very good unit. I like this one a lot.